Hello everyone, I'm Showan from Sabah. I just graduated from University Kebangsaan Malaysia UKM with the course of Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. For academic achievement, I have graduated with flying colors and got band 5 for my Malaysia University English test, MUET. I would like to share more about myself. I, as an extrovert, would like to join a lot of activities to broaden my horizon and also build up my friend circle. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I believe in this wise saying as I extremely value my friendships. Before that, I ever hold a position as a leader of a program department for an event called Winter Solstice. And I did learn a lot from this event which involved thousands of audience, especially the soft skills such as communication skills, leaderships, and also the ability to work well with the others. Besides that, I enjoy doing research in a laboratory to prove a theory right. For example, I ever perform a research related to the biochemical mechanism affecting progression and also treatment for a cancer. While I really enjoy the work that I did before, I would love the chance to dig in much deeper with one specific cancer research organization. This is why I'm so excited about this opportunity to become an excellent biochemist with Cancer Research Malaysia. My strength is my curiosity. My curiosity keeps my passion in doing more and more research. I'm curious on how the little thing like cells can even carry out the complex activities such as communicate with each other or even react with each other chemically and physically. Especially for the cancer cells, I am curious on how the cells could even spread to every parts of our body to affect the whole organism of the whole mechanism involved in our body, and this is why I'm so passionate in doing research to find out the reasons of cancer happening in our daily lives and also the most suitable and best treatment for that particular cancer. However, my weakness is my time management. I'm very terrible at time management. I can be too focused on something or a particular task that I'm very interested at. For example, I could even ignore my daily routine just to have more time to accomplish that particular task that I'm very curious about. This was a massive problem when I just entered university because I messed up my life just to accomplish one particular task only. So I took a step forward, which I made myself a timetable and jot down every task, every daily routines, or even the deadlines for every task, just to make sure that everything is on track. So this make a big difference, which I can see myself improving at time management. After having this timetable, I would not procrastinate anymore, and I can finish my every task on time. In fact, I can see myself improving, and also I can finish every task 1 week earlier for myself to have more time to double check every task to avoid the minor or major mistakes. Deadlines maybe the other things that is a suffer because deadline maybe can stress them out, but for me deadline is actually a good thing because I can force myself to accomplish one particular task on time. For example, if a task is given with deadlines, I can force myself to accomplish or to finish that task in time. I can tell myself that the deadline is getting nearer and nearer, that I have to accomplish it earlier to avoid procrastination. So actually with deadlines, I can avoid procrastinating because procrastination is the thief of time. So I see deadlines in a good way that I can improve myself in time management with deadlines. Previously, I worked in a company which organize events requested by a customer, such as marriage dinner. I was holding a position as leader of program department, which was similar to the position that I ever held in university life. So as a leader of program department, I have to deal with every department, such as protocol department and technical department. With my strong communication skills, I have to deliver the message correctly. So the difficult situation that I have ever faced is that everyone has a different mind, which means everyone might come up with a different suggestion for a particular problem. So as a leader of program department, what can I do with it? So I handle this situation by discussing the problem with my team members and then come up with a decision with supportive and concrete explanation. So I learned that it is definitely fine to disagree others' suggestion, but you have to come up with a decision with a concrete yet supportive reasons or explanation to convince the others. So it has nothing to do with the research, but I think these soft skills may help me in research because research needs a lot of supportive data, and I learned that every decision made must based on supportive and concrete explanation and data. What irritates me the most of the coworkers is the lack of patience in what they are doing. If someone is working with a patient, he or she is just working for money, which means they just wanted to finish their work in a easier way or a simpler way to finish their job on time. They may not put much effort to think of better solutions for a particular problem. So this irritates me the most because I see myself as a perfectionist, which I hope that I could come up with best solutions for every problem. So I wish to work with a bunch of passionate team members. I see myself as a good worker under pressure. I am good at stress management. This is because I see stress or pressure as an ingredient for me to improve myself. If there is pressure, it means that there is something that I can work better on. So with pressure, I can force myself to accomplish a task more completely or more perfectly in time. So actually, I love pressure to improve myself. I am really excited by this position at Cancer Research Malaysia because in 5 years, I would like to be seen as an expertise in cancer research area, and I know there is something that I will have the opportunity to do here. And I am also excited to take some managerial responsibilities in next few years, or even potentially to take lead on some research projects. I am really excited to see myself as a leader who lead a passionate team members to work together on research related to cancer to have a huge step forward in cancer research area as a biochemist. My expectation for this job is that I wish to be an expertise in cancer research area, and I know that with by this opportunity or this position offered by Cancer Research Malaysia, I could do so. I wish to have more practical experiments to find out more practical errors that may come out during an experiment. Which means for me, research is not a theoretical article only. It must be based on some practical experiments to find out more concrete or more supportive data to support my theory. And I wish by holding a position in Cancer Research Malaysia, I could find out more reasons, or more I could find out the exact reason why are the cancer cells are spreading throughout our body. So my expectation for this job is that I could make a huge step forward in cancer research area, and also enhance my soft skills more. Last but not least, there are some questions from me for you. What sort of budget that I will be working with for cancer research, and what kind of team members that I will be working with? That's all from me for the interview of Cancer Research Malaysia. Thank you.